a bit like Daniil. How do you assess your performance today? Anything specific?
Yeah, was not my best match, but guy also played good, and that's how it is sometimes. When you lose, it's rare that you're gonna sit here and say, "Yeah, I played unbelievable," and just yeah. So didn't play my best match. Gael played good, and was enough for him to win today. And second and third set was not that close, to be honest.
So Daniil, why do you think it wasn't your best? I know this tournament's been a challenge for you in the past a bit, but you had a long time to look at it before it started. What do you think of the situation?
Yeah, first of all, the tournament, I don't feel amazing in my sensations here. And sometimes when you play a guy who plays good, who can play good, if he steps up the level a little bit, I couldn't find it today. Yeah, I just couldn't find my rhythm and completely lost it in the third set because I think actually the first match and first set maybe played even a little bit bad thing with me because I felt like I was playing not bad. And so I think I got a little bit too confident in that, okay, I'm starting to feel my rhythm, maybe should have paid more attention to small details, which, yeah, in the third set, really tough to get it back, and yeah, was going easy for him. It can be different things, As I say, sometimes you don't feel well in the tournament, then suddenly you come there and you start playing great. Like let's say Roland Garros last year. Well, I was playing pretty good, and like 5 times before I lost first round. So I really like the tournament. If we don't talk about my tennis, so we'll be coming back here and trying to play better than I did all the previous years.
And yeah, I mean, how much was the #1 ranking in your mind in this match? I mean, it's been spoken of so much over the last couple of weeks, and you obviously knew you had to get to the quarterfinals to keep it. Was that added pressure? Did you feel that today?
Definitely not pressure. I thought it could give me more motivation. Well, I had motivation. It's just that, yeah, as I say, I didn't find my best tennis. Well, now I know I'm going to lose it, so I have Miami to try to get it back. Usually feeling a little bit better in Miami in terms of tennis, so we'll try to play good there. I always say when I play my best tennis, my good tennis, it's really tough to beat me, but that's the toughest part of tennis is to reproduce it time after time. And that's where the big three are just unreal because no matter which conditions, no matter which surface, they are always, winning tournaments a lot of the time or winning some crazy matches. Yeah, gonna need to try to do better.
We all have difficulties with different places. Why do you think you don't feel amazing?
I don't know. I think the desert air makes something because I don't like to play in Dubai, for example, also, which is also the desert in a way. So maybe something with this, because yeah, basically I feel like I cannot really step into the court, like play aggressive. And at the same time, I don't have this like defensive game which I'm good at, where from the back of the court, I can kind of follow the ball really deep, fast into the air. Like for example, in US Open, I feel like I have it, straight from the first day I come, and especially from the first round, I just play good there. Here I don't have it, so have to fight a little bit more to feel it. And felt like I was not on the bad path, but yeah, everything ended quite fast.
Last week, Ben, Chris, and Craig.
Daniil, I wanted to ask, I'm not sure if you saw what happened with Naomi Osaka a couple nights ago, and I know you've had issues, obviously, with crowds and negativity and people shouting things and stuff. I'm just wondering what you thought of that moment and how athletes are sort of subject to, anyone in the stands shouting anything they want.
Yeah, I will be honest, I heard it from other people, so sometimes it can be a little bit like I didn't see it by my own eyes and I didn't watch the videos after. So I just heard it from someone who heard from someone, so I don't want to go too much into it because I didn't see actually what happened. But yeah, that's where, you know, it's tough for everybody because I can feel for Naomi. I mean, felt not great in Australia. I can feel the fans that may be gonna say, "What the hell?" You know, they're getting millions. They should, you know, be ready for everything. At the same time, we're humans. We'll make mistakes, good decisions. Sometimes we feel bad. Sometimes we feel good. So basically, I can understand that Naomi didn't feel that great when she heard it. And I can completely understand her feelings. But yeah, as I say, I didn't really see it with my own eyes, so I don't have much to say. Yeah, life would be easier if everybody would be calm and not angry. But same, even talking about me, I get angry, so I should be better also.
Daniil, there's some great players who've only been number one for a short time, like Carlos Moya and Pat Rafter, for example. How important is it for you to be able to be up there for, at some point, a long time?
Well, of course, I want to be there for a long time, winning many slams, and yeah, you know, be there as many weeks as possible. You never know how your career is going to turn. I wanna try to be better than I was here. You know, maybe fighting better. I don't know, because yeah, the third set was not good enough. So it's kind of the same as just the previous question. You know, is it better to be number one for, let's say, 1 week in your life, or never touch it? You know, I think it's still better to at least touch it. So I'm gonna try my best on practice courts, on matches, Grand Slams, Masters series to win as many tournaments, gain as many points, and try to be world number one for a long time. If it doesn't happen, well, again, I think it's the same, you know, about the top 100, about the top 10. Some people stay there for a long time, some people not. I think, yeah, to have this achievement in your career is definitely still a good thing, because when we talk about guys like Rafter and Moya, we still talk about them as next number one. And I actually, for example, I didn't know how many weeks they were there. So if you don't tell me, I would say, I don't know, maybe a year or something. So, yeah.
Last one, okay.
Daniil, what do you think was the turning point in the match? Was it that middle of the second set, or was it when you lost serve at the start of the third set?
Yeah, finally looking back in the match, I guess the middle of the second set was the turning point. During the match, I didn't feel it this way. I felt like, you know, it was still pretty even, just didn't manage to play good enough. Like, I remember the game, especially at 4-3, terrible game from me. And yeah, that's when you lose tennis matches. You know, you cannot, if you want to win on a high level, you cannot let these games happen, because that's where I lost the second set. And third set, you know, it's tough to talk about turning points or something like this. I just played not really well, and Gael in contrary played really good. I think that was his best set, and that's how the scores happen sometimes. That's how we see scores like 6-1, 6-2, 6-0, when one guy goes completely out, cannot put one ball in the court, and the other one is you know, taking confidence and doing all the shots he can.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.